And to answer their questions, Dr. Argie Wilson, a relationship therapist who helps families overcome mental health challenges, including the challenges of screen time. She's also the author of Courageous Conversations Connect. Argie, a lot of parents give their kids phones because they say, I want my kid to be safe. I want in case she needs me or he needs me, when really what we've seen throughout this hour is the boogeyman is actually inside the phone, not outside the phone. But if you are going to give your kid a phone, what are some things that you should do to make sure you do it properly?
Yeah, Hoda, you got to remember the phone is a powerful tool that you're putting in the hands of your children. Yeah. And it's like putting a 2-year-old in the driver's seat and saying drive. Yeah. You're going to crash. So the children's brains aren't fully developed. The parents have to guide them just like anything else. So open conversation, not one or done. Having the conversation, what are you going to do with the phone? How are you going to manage the phone? If you're going to feel uncomfortable with the phone, here are the signs to look for. Yeah. What are the danger signs? Those are important. And then also thinking about, all right, now that you have open communication, the protective factors, know the codes, know the accesses, know the social media platforms that those kids are on, and then make sure that you have access. Yeah. Your parents are not your friends. Yeah. Really, at the end of the day, you're the parent, your job is to protect them. Yeah. And so have that access.
Let's get some of the parents' questions. We've got Wanda Rodriguez. She's got a 12-year-old daughter. Hi, Wanda. What's your question?
So I seem to find that every time I ask my daughter to put her phone down, it turns into a fight. How can I get her to put her phone away without causing an argument?
This is such a big issue. Yeah. I mean, parents say this is like the only thing they're fighting about anymore.
Yeah. So Wanda, and all you other parents, thank you for asking that question. You're not alone. This is a community conversation. This is not your individual conversation. You guys got to talk to each other. What are you doing with each other? And for your daughter or for your sons, then find common ground. There's always going to be some common ground. Means keep that lines of communication open. The common ground might be, okay, we're going to stay on the phone less. We're going to use the phone at certain times. We're going to have tech-free zones.
Would that have worked for you, Larissa, when you were in those shoes?
I definitely needed boundaries. Yeah. And I didn't know how to have them because my brain was still developing.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, we keep saying it, it's not a fair fight. Yeah. What do you do?
Said Argie, at nighttime, lock the phone up. Yeah. I mean, Al Roker did that with his son. Yes. He took his kid's phone, he put it in a lockbox in a safe and said, see you in the morning. Yeah. And it may cause a huge to-do, but afterwards, they've slept that night, they've woken up in the morning, and they can start again.
It's like tech-free zones. Create tech-free zones. Create opportunity for talking. I like to say green time over screen time. Go out and talk. In the car, don't miss the opportunity to get off the screen and be the model for your children because you're creating a different culture.
It's a wake-up call for all of us.
Grown-ups.
Believe me, my kids are the first ones to say, hey, Mom, you're on the screen, so guess what? We can all do better. Argie and Larissa, thank you so much to all of our parents. Thank you, and you can find more answers on today.com, including